flew them over here.
And now they're just homeless on the
On the
streets.
streets, nowhere to go, trying to get back.
Many of the more recent homeless here in Honolulu
What is this?
came after receiving a one-way ticket from the mainland.
This is paradise.
So I was like, well, I'd rather be in a warm state than a cold state.
While this may look like paradise, the reality is that it's far from it. As homeless people from the mainland take one-way flights to Hawaii, they arrive here to find violence, drug addiction, an overwhelming
who's
lack
flying
of
him over there?
resources, and an unexpected hatred for white people. But who is shipping these homeless people here? Do they want to return to the mainland? And how is life on paradise after they've gotten here? I flew here with my friend and
I wonder
homeless
who's
expert
behind that.
Kevin to find out, and quickly noticed countless tents strung out along the beach.
Even though this is beautiful and it feels great,
Yeah.
you're never really gonna get your needs met here.
You live on this beach as well?
Yes. I try to
You
watch
heard about
out
this,
for some
Joe?
of the women down here
Okay.
because they get hurt. As you know, these people down here, they do a lot of drugs. I've had people come from different parts of
They
the
vibing.
island, all happy and everything like that, and they don't know the people down here and what they're capable of. I've watched many people get beat up and hurt. It's not very safe.
Why is it dangerous?
Let's say, for instance, you guys were staying down here now, okay? Things like that. That camera he's carrying, these things, anything that looks like it's money. I've seen so many. I've warned people.
Like
so
that
many
camera that you've
times.
got
Well, it's
right
interesting,
there.
We're standing literally
Right
in the
there.
middle of paradise, and what you're describing definitely is not a
My
paradise.
day's going good,
No.
thank you.
That mountain has a lot of them.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
we might have to go see what's going on over there.
Oh yeah, but please be careful when you go.
Appreciate your help.
God, he needs like sunscreen.
Eyeballing the heck out of us. There's definitely some drug activity. He's approaching us right now. Noticed our camera and stuff.
Logging.
Yeah, and now he just took a photo of us.
Yo!
All
Are
right.
we on the hit list?
After
Oh,
narrowly
fuck
avoiding
that. I
getting
could never do
jumped
it.
by a
I don't know,
fentanyl
this guy
user,
doesn't
we
get
made our way
scared.
towards a mountain rumored to house homeless people tired of getting their tents swept off the beach.
Definitely not the smartest idea to just get out of the car, go past the fence that's clearly
I think
barricaded.
security.
Government property, no trespassing. We're about to go to the secret homeless camp behind this
I
mountain.
mean, it better,
We're going
I
to
don't know, but I don't know if
trespass
hot
and
weather
check up
is
on
better than cold
Let's go.
water unless you don't have access to
We're gonna do a quick peripheral scope of
You don't
the
have
environment
access
here,
to,
be aware of our surroundings just a little bit. As walking,
water,
also
fresh
keep
water.
an eye on our six. How you doing?
Can you describe maybe some of the challenges being homeless out here?
Challenges are just trying to get resources, getting,
Okay.
basic needs, daily needs, water, food.
Have you noticed a lot of people out here on the beach struggle with drug dependency or anything like that?
being stuck on a beach in sandy would be rough.
For a long time, their
See you,
entire lives,
game.
so they're born into homelessness. You know
Okay.
what I mean? A lot of them. It's part of the culture. The drug use. I mean, alcohol, meth, marijuana is rampant. I mean, you see a lot of damage. People come out here, damage. I mean, sexual abuse.
Do people come in here and take your tents away?
They used to come in and sweep, give you. And normally, if it's a sweep, and a lot of people have a lot more stuff, then it takes more than 24 hours to get. You can
Oh,
get
shit.
more than a handful of cases where people have had loved ones' ashes in their camps, and the whole thing just been put into a container.
And how often would this camp?
Yeah, warm's definitely better than being cold.
Okay, so that's impressive. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool setup you have, by the way. Tim, with
Continue to walk around, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
so it seems like this is the spot.
He's so
to be
friendly.
if you want to live somewhat secluded. How you doing? Live over there?
Yeah, in the back.
What do you need?
A housing. Some place to stay. I mean,
Okay.
give them the first run, and if they mess up, that's on them.
Die in
Do
the
you think a lot
cold
of
easily?
people
I thought the hot
succeed
would
in
be
that
worse.
situation?
That's on them.
So right now, what are you using?
You all have
Little water
dogs.
And weed.
So water and weed.
Yes, sir.
That could be a lot worse. What do you think's holding
Oh
back here?
yeah, Queensland would be better.
Okay.
Life on his own terms. Everybody get their own problems, yeah.
People are violent.
Well, get some people who do the drugs and they act weird. They can't handle it. You know what I mean?
My name is Sean. Basically, a while ago, I trusted my godmother. Basically, screwed me over.
Okay.
Took everything.
And how long you been here since?
About almost 6 months. But this is my mom's
Crazy,
tent.
it, like-
My tent.
Homelessness
So,
has
I mean,
gone
we've
up
seen a lot
so
of people
much.
with just holes in the dirt on the beach. This is a kind of a luxury setup out here with a beautiful view. How long do you plan on staying out here?
As long as I have to, I guess.
What's the plan, if any?
There is no plan.
You guys love it. It's beautiful. It's paradise out here.
This is paradise, but
It is a
I
pretty
grew up,
nice
there'll always
place.
be people that know us. Today,
Pretty safe as a
I'm
homeless
31
person
and I
with a
walk
drug
the
addiction
streets
puts you in a
empty
hit
as hell.
list.
Why is that?
Ain't nobody.
Where'd people go?
Good question.
Is fentanyl running amok out here? What's going on?
I'm guessing that's what's
Not
keeping
going to
us
do
off.
anything about
Do
it.
you use?
Yeah, I can only speak for myself. I use
Okay.
meth.
Many Hawaiians have deep-seated hatred for whites from the mainland. Hawaii is for the wealthy. $30 cheeseburgers are the norm. See, I don't know a lot about the history with that kind of stuff. I wouldn't know.
Cocaine, weed, and tobacco.
Okay. Do you have are there a lot of dealers out here on Oahu?
Yeah, some, but most of us just give each other out of aloha. But it's hard to find aloha nowadays.
What do you mean by that?
Look around.
So the community, the sense of community has been lost, you think?
It's been lost for a while, but I give you guys credit. Takes a hell of a lot
Really?
of us to do what you guys doing.
Why is that?
Not just make it sound as a threat.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna jump you. I mean, you're a YouTuber, you should know the risk by now.
That's heavy. So is that why you're so secluded out here and you chose this camp?
Yeah.
To be away from people who are dangerous?
Be away. Look at that. I got chicken
I feel like it's almost more dangerous to be secluded.
I mean, I'm happy because people actually care.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's powerful.
Oh, so you're getting goosebumps.
Where people paid lots of money to California to solve homeless problem, but they will solve it because they were
out here?
out of a
People are
job.
afraid of white people?
If you listen to our music,
I don't feel like that would be the reasoning.
In our music.
White man.
Exactly.
Is it because of the history of Hawaii out here?
Yeah. I'm here to say
I don't understand the history of Hawaii.
Thanks, brother.
I guess I'm not educated.
What percentage of people that are homeless out here come from Hawaii versus come from the mainland?
It's town that get the mainland homeless.
Okay.
Apparently, downtown Waikiki is where people from the mainland get shipped to on a one-way flight from whatever city they're from. So we headed there to find out
It's
if this
expensive
was
to
really
import
true.
too.
We see some camps over here. We've noticed that some of these people don't even need tents to sleep. Weather's so nice out here, a lot of people are just sleeping on the grass itself.
Oh my
Kevin,
goodness.
You were here almost 2
Look at
years
the
ago.
fellow.
What are your thoughts? Has this changed?
Seems to have gotten worse. I would say there's about 50% more homeless,
They
certainly in
come-
the Honolulu, Waikiki area. I don't know why, so we're going to go talk with a few.
I watched a documentary the other week about a non-tourist side of Hawaii that people generally don't see. It's actually pretty crazy how savage it is there. Really? Yeah, see, I don't know anything about it. I do know, like, I think in Bali, because of how like wild and like rogue Australians can be, there's meant to be quite a dislike towards Americans as well as like Australians. They're not, I've heard that they're not very happy towards us, which I also understand. I feel like a lot of the time though, like I'm sure there's a lot of people that go to these countries, but I can understand sometimes the countries dislike, which is not, doesn't make it okay judging someone from the skin color, but they might not like white people because sometimes white people go there and they're just so disrespectful. Like they go there for a cheap holiday. I've seen it. Like I saw it in Thailand. People go there for a cheap holiday and they treat these people like dirt and like try to exploit them. So I feel like if I was in their country, I probably wouldn't like them a whole lot either. You would start to judge people from where they're coming from because of how, like, you know, people treat them when you go there. Like I saw it in Thailand. Like people treat them like they're like subpar human. Can't stand these videos. I think these videos are good. They're very educational. Like I didn't know. Like it's like a side of a country you never see. But yeah, Bali's pretty bad. Like because people go for a cheap holiday.
And see what we can learn. Climate-wise, it's a great place to be homeless, but for every other reason in the world, it's not. Sure. It's expensive. There's really no running water.
So we're seeing a lot of shopping carts, a lot of tents, but also people on the ground itself.
This is obviously it's an old park now used as really a small homeless encampment.
How did you end up here?
Divorce, got on a plane.
Where are you originally from?
Illinois.
And you've been here for 10
Yeah,
years?
no, for sure. Yeah.
Have you ever tried to get
Like
out
Logan
of
Paul when he went to Japan, for instance.
No identification. That's the biggest problem.
Did you have your ID stolen from you?
Yeah.
Do local Hawaiians that are homeless out here get mad at guys like you from out of state?
You do realize they hate white people, right?
Can you explain that a little bit?
Man, they had to have somebody to blame, so they blame white people.
Sure.
You know,
have you experienced any of that out here?
Oh, yeah. It's more than you could ever imagine.
Sure.
And are you
See, I don't
seeing
know
an
anything about
inflow
that.
of homeless that come from other states that come to Hawaii either on a one-way plane ticket?
We'll put something
or
happy on
like
after
you,
that. I
just
thought we
sort of
liked these
chose a
kind of like
different
thought,
destination and got stranded.
Yeah.
you know, inducing videos.
You do see a lot coming from the mainland, but they all got different reasons. You know, different. You know, you expect weather's gonna be nice, and you know, you expect people are gonna be nice and whatnot. And I think things.
Hello, how are you?
Do this. We've heard a lot of
Thought-provoking,
people
that's
often
it.
Get swept or moved.
Oh, yeah.
Is that common?
Oh yeah, every day, every week. You know, at least once a week, usually twice a week. They come and they'll take everything people own, and then give them tickets they can't pay, and take everything that they have.
Okay.
You know,
You said they get tickets to where?
tickets to court.
Oh, to court.
Yeah.
Do people end up in jail?
Well, yeah, you can end up in jail. I mean,
It
been
is differently
arrested?
because it's
I've been
West
arrested,
Western
yeah.
culture too. A lot of Aussies invest in businesses in Bali
They say that,
too.
yeah. I think they're nodding out.
Yeah, they definitely
Dudes
do.
on the floor if you look straight ahead.
Underlying tension here going on here on Oahu.
Wow. I
between
just
the
didn't think
native
this was in
Hawaiians and
Hawaii.
basically white people.
With an underlying tension between the locals and the mainlanders that get shipped here, I went closer to the tourist epicenter of Waikiki to see how many homeless people were
I
shipped.
want to know who's shipping them though. Like who is shipping the homeless people to Hawaii?
landed here and where they originally came from. We're on the other side of the island, far more touristy, but nonetheless, despite all this money, there is people chilling, sleeping, living right on this beach.
Ask people or say anything, be like,
sleep on the ground, flies on them.
Where are you originally from?
Originally from Jamaica, the island Jamaica. Lived in Connecticut for a couple of years, and then I came out here.
And what brought you to Hawaii?
Well, I was gonna be homeless in Connecticut, so I was like, well, I'd rather be in a warm state than a cold state. That
Did they give you a plane ticket to come here? Plane ticket?
I bought my ticket. I didn't know.
oh, there we go.
Okay, and you've been here for how long?
Around 8 months.
Do you like it out here?
Yeah.
Is the goal to get into housing at some point?
Eventually, yeah,
Okay.
but I'm just taking my time, just seeing how it goes.
He doesn't seem like he's on anything, this guy.
You just sleep in a sleeping bag?
No, I have like a blanket and stuff. I sleep on the sidewalk.
And is it relatively
Crazy.
safe out here for you?
For me, yeah.
For you? You're a bigger guy.
So well dressed.
My takeaway is a lot of people come here and they're like, if I end up on the streets, it is what it is. But 10 years later, you're still here.
You're getting stuck here without enough resources to ever escape.
Are you from here? Hawaii?
California.
Okay. What do you think is drawing people out of state here?
I was in this video too in Shabbat. A lot of these, a lot of us here to escape and have fun with you.
I
That's
have
fair.
trauma. I'm struggling. I think that the ocean and the beaches are going to make me feel better. They come here and realize this is a rude awakening.
I just want to know if it, like, who's sending them.
Housing is too expensive. Housing wait lists are forever. There's really no fresh water. I mean, people are just suffering out here.
The climate and weather is so nice out here.
We'll put happy videos on after this chat.
You don't need a blanket. There's a general lack of friendliness out here, and it's tough, and it's sad.
On top of this general tension out here,
It
mental
looks
illness was
nicer
common and
than
certainly wasn't
the
helping
States
people
for it.
find their way out of this island.
Are you from these parts? Are you from here?
Yeah, like what are they promising with a one-way ticket? Like, is it the government sending him? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Oh, the IRS?
So he's got some paranoia, schizophrenia. I thought you were the CIA.
Wait, you think I'm the CIA? Hi there.
You want to share with us really quickly what it's like to be homeless in Hawaii?
This is where though, chat, when some people have like mental illnesses on the street. I get like the ethics behind mental asylums back in the day was so fucked up. Like if your like wife had depression, you just send her to an asylum. But I feel like there needs to be some level of mental asylum still for people struggling. Obviously not doing, what do you call it? Like doing the shit that they were doing. But I feel like there needs to be some place for people that are mentally ill other than roaming the streets. Like they obviously I don't know about like they need like medical treatment. What do they call it? The one where they put a stick in the brain? What was that? That was crazy. I only watched a video on it the other day and apparently like a lobotomy. It happened at the John F. Kennedy's sister. They gave her a lobotomy. Crazy that was ever a thing. Something people, it's definitely like something people need to see. But I definitely also think just like putting you on the street and being like, oh, you'll be good. Like, there obviously is mental illnesses that do need like a place to be able to be treated rather than roaming the streets. But obviously not doing lobotomies and things.
Okay. See you. Okay, so Kevin, what's the diagnosis?
Serious mental health issue.
Oh, after the first few.
And I wish we had a place to send them.
Would you be willing to tell me a little
Mental
bit
health
about
or
your story
drugs?
and how you ended up here?
Okay, my story's way different, and I'm telepathic.
Okay.
And please don't think I'm crazy, because I'm not crazy.
No.
Your telepathic abilities, do you have telepathic abilities? Do you hear other people's voices in your head? Can you be in the bathroom and kind of hear maybe somebody talking about you or,
No, I've actually never experienced that.
No, like,
no.
It's not visual or hearing, audio. It's inside your brain.
I can hear my own voice in my head.
My voice, it sounds like my boyfriend's voice, but I can also hear other people, and I've gone up to them and I'm like, you don't have to tell me, but did you say this and did you say that? And they just look at me. I actually came from Texas.
Okay, where in
But
Texas?
I moved from Illinois, actually.
Yeah, I was
Left the
thinking
island
that,
and came
James.
back, and ever since then, I've been homeless. And that's when I started smoking meth. I never smoked meth before until I was 48. And I started having back problems, and I got addicted
Homeless
to
Sarah
pain
brought their
pills and
one-way ticket
fentanyl.
there.
Fentanyl was
Okay.
a patch
So they're
that I
making
had
it like
before.
someone was
So I
buying them
prescribed by a
tickets.
doctor. Never did it illegally.
Have you noticed that more people are out of state and not from the mainland than...
But your skin gets like that, Chad, if you don't wear
They told them
sunscreen.
that they had housing and a job over here, and why these people didn't call, I don't know, but they actually even bought their airline ticket. They flew them over here.
The city bought tickets for these people to live here homeless.
They told them that they would have housing and jobs and bought them tickets over here. When they got over here, there's
I don't know
no
if I
such
trust her
company.
though. She's just said she's
homeless on the
telepathic.
streets.
Streets, nowhere to go, trying to get back. Things are so bad. Have you noticed there's nobody out? Go to Chinatown.
Yeah.
There's nobody. Things are bad, and it's gonna get a lot worse.
Well, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Nah, so you can't trust someone who just said they're telepathic.
Some schizophrenia, right?
A lot of
It's in
mental
her
health
brain?
issues.
Yeah, I
point
don't
of
know.
clarity, she's like, people are being sent here.
You can't trust the crazies.
Homeless people are being stranded in Hawaii.
What's up? What's the
It's
biggest
crazy
drug
because she
addict?
seems like with it.
Who's that right there? Is that weed? Is that
Nah, yeah, this is just, it's a koala.
what?
It's hard to know when it's like mental health or drugs.
Gordon Ramsay?
After meeting countless people stranded here from out of state, we encountered something peculiar on our way back to the car.
This is interesting. We got people living in tunnels in Honolulu.
You want to climb down?
I'd say so, yeah.
Do you live in this tunnel right here?
I'd stay down there like 3 or 4 nights by myself because it's easier dealing down there with the.
She might hear. Okay, shut.
The 2-legged rats up here. Rats up here steal your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess drugs do destroy your brain over time.
It's part of my job.
Okay, got it.
How's that so easy for him to get over to Hawaii?
Very fast. All right, Kevin. You heard it straight from the source.
And while Kevin began exploring the tunnels, I met another person stranded here.
Where are you from, Kenneth?
Fairbanks, Alaska.
Oh, so you're from Alaska. How did you get from Alaska to here?
I took a flight via Portland, Oregon. Spent a couple of years in therapy.
That tunnel is scary.
Oregon due to some issues, but then came here. Been stuck ever since.
And you've been in Oahu for how long?
I've been on the streets now 22 years.
Are most
22
people out of state
years.
like you?
Yes.
That's crazy.
While Kevin finished exploring the rest of the tunnels, I met someone above ground who recently had escaped the Maui fires, fled to Oahu, and was 1 day away from receiving transitional housing.
Where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Georgia.
What dog's got fleas?
And how did you get here?
Oh God, it's a long story, but I was actually married for a very long time. My husband asked me where I would live.
Well,
if
that
I
dog
wanted to
needs
live
flea
anywhere,
stuff.
And I said Hawaii.
Okay.
And what started off to be a dream turned into a nightmare. Basically, we've been struggling since before the pandemic.
Just got a little stroller for the doggy.
Hoping to look at the market in Maui. I left on the 7th and ended up in the fires. He burnt my purse. Look.
Oh, so you came from Maui, and then you got on a ticket to came here?
Yeah, I came from Maui to here.
Oh my
and,
God.
I looked down, my purse was on fire, and I was like trying
So you were
to
in the middle of the flames.
That's crazy.
That's very scary, I imagine.
That's really gunshot.
Scary. I don't know where I'm at. I'm lost, and people aren't very nice anymore. It's not
That's
like.
what we've noticed too. There's not the aloha we saw in Maui.
No, it's not. It's very. It's not like you're gonna help grandma across the street with her groceries anymore. Now you're gonna beat her
Good
down.
night, Bones. So good sleep.
What happened to the community out here?
I don't know. People
No,
are very
Doggo seems happy,
inhumane,
chat.
and they're very cold, and they're not empathetic.
I've never seen like a homeless person with a underweight dog. Like they look after dogs better than some people who have jobs and can feed their dogs properly. I've just never seen a homeless person ever mistreat their dog. Maybe if they don't have money for medical treatment, but I've seen more people who work jobs treat their dogs poorer than
You just end up
people.
on the streets the rest of your
It
life.
just
out
needs
here,
flea
you think?
treatments all.
Yeah, you end up a statistic. I've been to the hospital several times this week, wanting to take my own life, wanting to end it because I'm very close. Get in tomorrow, and this is as far as I.
Yeah, her
right
house
now.
burned
I
down.
don't
That's
have no
horrible.
hope For her, I don't know where I'm going, and I'm sad. Even though I feel like I've accomplished something, I'm so
Oh
sad.
yeah, how's the kitten going,
Check
James?
you into a local motel tonight.
I would be like in heaven.
Let's do it. Can we make that happen? Really? Yeah, you get there.
Aw, see, I like when they help the people.
You're going to a shelter tomorrow.
I think this brings a lot of hope to everyone. Of
me
course,
do this.
yeah, of course.
Aw.
I will just say this much. This life is not for me. This life is not for anyone, really.
This breaks
I've heard
the
drinks
cycle of
is chill
homelessness
vibes.
forever. Today, right now, is the last moment of your homelessness.
If I can do it alone, anyone can do it. You just gotta know that it's
A gang affiliation in Hawaii. See, I don't know any of that.
I just want to be happy again. I just want happiness.
Jump in, sweetie. Go, go, go. There you go.
There you go.
Aw. God, that'd be so nice. Aw.
Come here, baby.
We did it.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Look, mommy.
I'm surprised they let her in with the dog.
Oh my. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, even the dog's loving it. Look, the
Now
dog.
she'll come alive. Now she will come alive.
We're excited to see your future. Get some nice dinner too.
Oh Oh my God. Bless you guys.
Thanks to
Aw.
Melissa's perseverance, she received housing the next day, and step by step,
No
she's
way.
working to rebuild a happy life for her and her pup. If you see someone in need, a small
Aw.
act of kindness might go a long way. Subscribe.
Make me cry.